Story time. I got a crazy one. Um, so a couple of days ago, I lost track of my keys to my car. All right, which also has my house keys on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I can't find them. I don't know where they're at. All right. So yesterday, a friend of mine picked me up, and we went back to his place, and right. But he told me, it's like point blank, it's like, I come pick you up, but I ain't going to get you back home. It's like, we don't live that far away from each other. Seriously, it's like a 5 minute drive, a 30-minute walk. You know what I'm saying? But so I understood the mission. Excuse me. His apartment just happens to be like right next door, pretty much, to the Johnson City bus station, public transit, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I'll hop on the bus and get a ride back home. I could have walked, but it's an experiment to me, because I've never ridden public transportation like that. I've been on a couple of subways up in New England, in Washington D.C. So, like, yeah, I have used public transportation, but not around here. So, I go in because I don't know how much it's going to cost. So I go in and went up to the desk and, asked, it's like, hey, how much for a bus ride, right? Because I got $1 in my pocket. It's like, hopefully that'll be enough. And they're like, oh, it's free this week. I don't know why it's free this week, but, so the ride was free. But I don't know the bus schedules. I ended up, sitting around outside just watching people, because I do like to do that. I'm an observer. I'm a people watcher. Like, you got bird watchers and stuff. It's like, so I'm sitting there just kind of sort of checking everybody out, minding my own business. Actually, like, lit up a joint right there and just smoked it. It's like right there in public, cause I'm just that way. But this dude like sat down beside me, and I noticed that from his elbow, about halfway down his forearm on his left arm, was missing. It was like gone, didn't exist. And I didn't want to say anything, I was like, I don't want to be rude, but I was insanely curious. I'm like, hey, sir, forgive me. It's like, I hate to ask, but what happened to your arm, right? And he's like, I've got schizophrenia. So he got biblical about it. The whole, like, if your eye, like, pluck your eye out, cut your arm off if it caused offense. And so he was having a psychotic episode and decided he's going to cut his left arm off so that it can't commit any further sins. For real. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, I know you. I know you. Like, Kenneth. And yeah, way back 30 years ago, we were friends. We hung out. I saw this dude, like, we were in a bar. They were having a comedy night, right? So comedian, local bar area. And I was like, man, it's like, he impressed me, because it's like there was a guy and a gal sitting there, amongst themselves, fighting, arguing, right? And the dude started getting, like, really, unnecessary, right? Kenny stood that motherfucker up and told him, he's like, you're wrong for doing this. There was no fight. Nobody got kicked out. Nobody got arrested. But that's the same guy that cut his own motherfucking arm off. And it took him a minute, but he's like, oh, you're Jason. I'm like, yeah. You know? It's like, God damn it. I'll probably never see him again. You know, but it was just weird that I saw him yesterday and the dude cut his arm off. Who does that? Kenny does.